And what's going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Today we will be interviewing my mother, Elspeth Sheldon, about COVID-19, the big coronavirus, any name that you go, it goes by many names. So let's sort out. Yeah, thank you for that. And now, let's get started. Right, so, first up, what was in your mind when the virus first broke out in China?
Well, there wasn't anything in my mind because China was so far away. You know, one never thought that it was going to hit the world the way it did, and even South Africa. So it was out there in China and never to be here in South Africa, I suppose.
Yeah, everyone did think of it as being like, it was China. And then it got worse, and yeah. So, what was going through your head when you learned about the first case in South Africa?
I thought, whoa, we are going to have to start watching out. We don't want to be another China. So when there were first whispers about working from home and lockdown, you know, it was still something that was very much removed. And once again, something that, you know, one didn't think was really going to happen until it actually did. Then reality, like, really struck.
Did you ever think that you were going to catch the virus, or one of your friends, or even family, such as myself?
I think it's still very much distant because the virus is very much what's on the TV and the cases that's been reported. It hasn't hit home yet, so it hasn't become reality because a family member or a friend hasn't contracted the virus yet. So the knowledge is there that it is in South Africa, but it hasn't hit home because no one close by has actually contracted the virus yet.
Do you think that South Africa has done a good job at preventing the further spread of the virus?
I think the lockdown was good. It was needed. It happened at an opportune time. It could have happened sooner. I think maybe the very first time we heard about the case of coronavirus hitting South Africa, our border should have been locked down then already. So a little bit late, I think, but in the same time, it was also a good decision to have been made when it did happen.
These are doing better than Italy and USA. No offense to all of you USA and Italy watchers. But, and how has lockdown been for you?
It's been hard. One always thought that, you know, the greatest thing would be from working from home and not having to go into the office. But one has learned to appreciate going into the office and struggling with the traffic because it does get a bit isolated working from home. But I suppose once we are back at work again and fighting with traffic, we are going to be wishing for COVID-19 lockdown again.
Yeah. So how have you been coping with the methods of working from home and all of that type of stuff? I know I'm having a wonderful time and I never want lockdown to end.
It's difficult working from home because the nature of my work is a lot of interaction with people. Interacting with people online is not quite the same as interacting with them face to face because a lot of partnerships and a lot of relationships are built when you're actually physically and interacting and socially interacting with people. So it's been a bit difficult having to interact with people from a distance.
Okay.
This song was created.
How long do you think the
using
lockdown
N-Track
is going to
Studio
continue for?
Well, that's anybody's guess at the moment. If we don't get new cases being reported every day, really to lessen, and if we don't flatten the curve significantly, South Africa can go into this for quite a few months. I mean, it took China 3 months before there was a state enough that they could open up the lockdown. South Africa has been a month. Our economy is not doing great, so we can't afford a 3-month lockdown. Our economy will completely shut down. So we must just hope and pray that people listen, they adhere to the lockdown rules, so that we can get back into the swing of business as usual and not unusual soon.
You say lockdown rules. How do you think that you are following the corona lockdown regulations? Washing your hands, social distancing?
Yes, I am.
How so?
By doing exactly what you just said: social distancing, washing hands, using hand sanitizer, wearing the mask when we go out to the shops.
But you don't go to the shops. Okay. Adinja, thank you for your time. This has been the Tanja Show. And thank you all guys for watching or listening, depending on what you do. See you legends in the next one. Bye bye. Ending.